and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins Part 2. So, as a bit of a recap, we are, along with our brother Fergus, the last surviving members of the Cousland family, as our parents were killed by the betrayer Arl Howe, and we lost our home as he took the castle as well. So we were conscripted into the Grey Wardens by Duncan, who's brought us here so that we can complete our whole mission of joining the Grey Wardens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look for the other recruits and see what they're up to. But I would like to point out I'm not really going to be doing every single side quest I can get my hands on, because some of them are, for lack of a better word, a bit boring. It's not going to be a lot of fun. But I will be doing the interesting ones though. So, let's get a move on.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Why, thank you for noticing me and my big helmet with the spike at the top. That looks like it'd be painful if it got rammed into the wrong place. Oh, hold on. We gotta level up. You know, let's do it like this. Never mind, I'm gonna put 1 point in cunning. Alright, unfortunately, some of these things don't work properly because of the mod. My mods are kinda biting me in the ass at times. But let's take a expert combat training. That'll give us some extra abilities that we can use. And mighty blow. Why not? Alright. Oh. I remember you can talk to her.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Oh, hello, Wynne. Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Oh. King Kaelin thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Oddly enough, I agree with her view on Kaelin, like being a puppy. He does remind me a little bit of one. Do you know much about the Darkspawn?
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example?
Only what the intro told us, but Wynne doesn't know that because she didn't know we saw it. Yeah, I know the Fade is where you go when you dream.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
I've heard that. Didn't something bad happen there?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. Wow.
Morbid. The Chantry says many things. Yeah, I'm kind of jaded about the Chantry just for one reason. I've seen a lot of things that happen, like treatment of mages and all that stuff, from playing the Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. So my opinion here is going to be a little bit nyeh. The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true.
Fair enough.
It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Well, at least it is something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Okay. And now we're gonna go look for the 2 recruits, which I know exactly where they are. There's one of them, and the other one is up here. There he is. Personally, I don't like him. He's not a very fun guy. He's kind of a little bit of a coward.
So let it...
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Why, yes, I am. Who are you?
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Howe. I was not aware they permitted women to join the Grey Wardens. None of those I've seen thus far have been.
Wow. Wow. I'm a warrior, just as you are.
You obviously impressed Duncan, and that's enough for me. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Okay, I already know the joining ritual. Nothing I say will be about that. Aren't you nervous about fighting Darkspawn? Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Nope. It's all a big secret, apparently.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
There's many reasons why I dislike that man. Hello, Davith.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Your flirting needs a little bit of tactic. I mean, telling her that she's basically gonna die is not gonna cut it.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And you are?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Well, what do you think about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch.
Twitchy, twitchy.
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably had a choice for being here. Maybe, maybe not. We don't really get to hear much of how he got to be here. Jory was recruited by Duncan, but how did Davith end up here? Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay. That was not very enlightening. Let's talk to this guy. I've got a lot of crap I want to sell.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Nope, can't say that I have.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
I bet the suit of armor you gave the elf is heavier than the elf itself. Why are you guys so mean? Come on. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course.
Really?
To keep morale up, you understand.
Well, now I'm curious about these other goods, but let's first see your standard fare.
Let me know what you'd like.
Alright, let's see. Weapons. I can get... hold on. Yeah, I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Yeah, I can get rid of this. And get rid of that. Family sword. I don't know. If I was a single-handed person... If I was gonna go for a single-handed build, I would have done it. Armor. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. And that too. What is in here? Oh, emerald ring, gold ring. We definitely don't need those. These are always freaking important. You can't have too much of this stuff. We'll take that. I'll have these. Oh, these two. Gotta give the Poochie some snacks every once in a while. Stamina potions, yes please, those can be very useful. Lyrium potions, yeah, we'll be getting a mage probably later. Backpack, always get it. It if you see one of them, try to get them because it's going to increase this for you. You can never have too much backpack space. I learned that the hard way. I can sell that and that. And over here we just have Alfred. Wonder if he has empty... lesser stamina draft. Okay, that's always useful. But does he have... No, he doesn't. I'll take that. I'll take that. It'll make my life easier for creating my own potions and stuff when I get freaking empty vials for it. Okay. Let's see your
Hello
special
again.
stuff.
Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
I don't know, when I see that other goods, I'm like, he's selling drugs. I just know he's selling some high grade drugs.
So long as you keep it quiet.
And then you realize it's just basically this. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna buy these two because they're pretty strong. And I'll compare them as I find someone that can wield them. No, I don't need any of these. Nope. Definitely gonna need that because that's gonna be useful. Bigger health poultice. Oh yes. Another injury kit. Can never go wrong there. More lyrium, but these are at least bigger vials. And yeah, we'll get another biscuit for Poochie. And that's it. I can get this. Nah, it's fine. Okay. We're done here. Let's go talk to Alistair. Let's hear what he has to say. This is gonna be fun.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Rude.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It spreads warm and gooey feelings, you know? Just melts you on the inside.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about.
Interesting
Wait,
image.
we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
No, we haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
It sounds ominous. Well... yeah, pleased to meet you.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Why is this a recurring subject? You want more women in the Wardens, do you? It sounds a little, flirty. Probably because we're too smart for you. Well, okay. I can handle myself better than most. Yeah, just look at my big sword. Yours is so much smaller than mine. How about you stop thinking of me as a woman and just ignore the boobs and the vagina and the short and the longish hair, you know? Like all things that make me feminine. Don't worry about it. But let's be sassy, because we're probably too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
There's only one answer for this. Incredibly unlucky.
Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
I'm curious. That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one
typical.
bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Ew. Yeah, that is definitely one hell of an awkward situation. Can't top that at all.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Yeah, it's kind of how things go. Well, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yep, let's get to it. Get all things done. See what Duncan has to say, though I know we're going into the wilds. Which, honestly, I kind of like that idea. A little bit of a change of scenery. Alright. Hello, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Okay. I'm assuming that's for the joining, so what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Okay, makes sense why you want them back. Okay. Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood?
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
I absolutely love it when NPCs decide to explain something to you without you having to ask about it. I mean, in this case it was pretty awesome. I didn't have to waste time asking him a question about what the scrolls were.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Makes sense, considering they said that they were darkspawn in the Korcari Wilds, and we're basically going to walk into the middle of all of that. This is going to be interesting. You know, I remember, like, in Dragon Age Inquisition, I think it was, a lot of people were like, oh no, Ferelden is so drab and dull and dreary. Yeah, looking at this landscape now, though, I can kind of see why they would complain about that. I mean, it's a little... Oh, hi, squirrel. It's kind of boring. Oh, wolfies. Let's kill the wolfies because I want to eat them. Oh wow, we are completely obliterating them though. Not that I'm complaining, I mean, yeah. I'm not a fan of dying this early in the game. I mean, it's already happened once. I do not need another repeat of that performance. Okay. And they drop wolf pelts, which for us is a good thing because you can sell them to make money.
I shall do it.
Money that we will need. Alright, let's move on.
Over here.
Oh no, there's a lot of blood everywhere. Actually, there's kind of a lack of blood. I see bodies, but almost no blood. What the... This... Did you go into the fight nude? What are you gonna do? Like, try and poke them with your flesh stick? Oh my god. What is going on with the army? Okay. Moving on.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Well, he is a scout, so he's probably got some important information about things that are going on. So, yeah, let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Pack? What pack? I don't see a pack. I see a sword and a shield.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Whiner. Okay, you know what? Let's... He does sound like a freaking coward.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few
I don't
relish
care, he's
meeting
being a
Darkspawn
whiner.
up close. I know I don't.
Yeah, you know what? Let's just get out of here.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
So, Alistair is our friendly neighborhood Darkspawn detector. Okay, I can work with that. Let's see. Oh, looky, looky. Looky, looky. Oh, ow. That was unexpected and that hurt, but don't worry. My sword is big and it's sharp. One down. It would have been cool if maybe more of us took these guys out. At least David had the right idea, didn't you? He went straight for him like a good little boy. Okay. Deathroot is poison making, but at least with this, I can sell it. Not a problem. Let's see what you got.
I shall
Loot?
do it.
No loot.
It shall be done.
Loot. Yes. Loot. Money. Money, money, money.
Very well.
Loots. And money. Let's go. Now that's a little bit of a mess.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
I agree. They have terrible taste in decorating. I mean, just look at this place. It's a mess. Ruins everywhere, dust and mud. Like dead bodies. They can just clean it up a little bit. I mean, jeez, we're guests after all. Ugh. No manners. Hold up. One lone little hurlock on a bridge. Up. Nope. Hey, come on. Get over here. I've got something with your name on it. Little bastard. Hey, hey, hey. You're... Hold on a second. You are the rogue. The rogue. And you stepped in the trap. I have no confidence whatsoever in your roguely abilities. That was terrible, David. Absolutely terrible. I mean, I expected better. Those smoking are fine at least. These are... Oh, you bastard. I don't need you doing a shield bash on me. Here, have a strike. Come on, mighty blow. Nicely done. Let's just use gen hooks left. Alright. Okay. I do remember if you take a different race, you get a quest where you have to get certain flowers. for Mabari that are sick. Let's get some outfits. So, let's do that because the safe flower for the Mabari is right there. And because it's a doggo, and I don't want to see a doggo hurt or die and sick, I'm gonna get it anyway and complete that small side quest. Okay. Loot.
It is begun.
Well, health poultice always work. I can never say no to that. That is useful. Oh, there we
Very
go.
well.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those.
Okay. Why did he want them? Do you know?
The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Yeah, that's actually a very good cause. So let's take it and save some puppies. And another acid flask. Okay. Now let's raid some corpses. Acid flask. Dead soldier. Yeah, I know what to do with that. That's fine. Oh, darkspawn blood. And health poultice, always useful. More darkspawn blood. You were carrying a few interesting items yourself, none of which I can use at this point. Okay, if you get the pinch of ashes from the dead soldier that was lying there, you don't really need to read that other words. You can just come up here to this pile of stones and just click on it.
It shall be done.
You see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Not like that's gonna cause anything bad to happen. Oh look!
As you say,
It's something bad happened!
it shall be done.
Let's give him a little bit of a strike and let's bash him with a mighty blow. Oh, 5 points! No, you're not sick. He set me on fire. No! I refuse it. Little bastard. Okay. Let's see. Enchanter's footing. Okay. That's for a mage, which will be absolutely amazing to use once we get one. Right. Let's see. Okay, now it's time to continue with our mission. Wow, these guys are not playing around. They're like literally dismembering them. Wow. Well, at least it's a buffet for them. Snacks galore. Alright. Oh wow, I wonder what this place looked like when it was still in one piece and not ruins. I bet it was awesome. It had to be. Okay, here I'm gonna need a little bit of strategy because these two archers are gonna annoy the living crap out of me. And they are gonna make my life difficult. Alistair? No, Sir Jory. You take that guy. David, you've got this one. Alistair, take that one. I'll also take this one. Because I'll be moving on to the Alpha. Because he's going to be giving me a hell of a lot of problems. Let's mighty blow this. Another home strike. Come on, we gotta get him down. That's not a severed head. That's it's a model. It's like a volcano. It just kind of happened.
It shall be done.
Yeah.
It is begun.
Oh, sapphire. Can always sell that. Another hurlock. That's more money. Okay, let's go see what these treaties are all about. After we leveled up. One in there, one in there, another one in there. Move on. Indomitable. Yes, please. I am getting tired of being knocked down. It's kinda annoying. Okay, let's do this.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
I kinda wanna say something about that, but I'm just
What
gonna
say you? Scavenger or intruder?
Okay, here's what I was aiming at a little bit. She says it's her wilds, but she doesn't actually have claim of ownership on it. It's more just her feeling about it. And we are Grey Wardens, and this tower has been abandoned, but I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse.
Fair enough.
I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Paranoid.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Well, when confronted with a rather beautiful woman with very nice cleavage on display, let's be polite.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan.
Hello,
Shall
Morrigan.
I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
Impressive.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Well, this is the logical one. Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Well, can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
Yeah, 10 points.
Be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Alistair, you did that feminine voice with such creepy accuracy. Oi. Oi. Okay. Well. Moving on.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
Honestly, this woman always makes me feel like my head is running in circles, so I'm not really sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies.
Hey.
Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain. And yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wild.
I'd suggest you don't piss her off.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh,
That
how she
facial
dances
expression.
under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Honestly, I think that facepalm that she did was the most elegant, like, late 2000s computer-generated facepalm I have ever seen. Oh boy. Well, thank you for giving the treaties back to us. It is greatly appreciated.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings.
You okay?
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Yep.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not
Yay.
be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thank you kindly. I greatly appreciate it. Ah, boy. I'm actually surprised that was such a short trip into the forest. But yeah, Flemeth, talking to her always makes me feel like I'm running around in circles. Morrigan, she's just really snarky and I absolutely love that. They are two brilliant, absolutely amazing voice actresses and I just love them. Okay, let's give him the flower that we picked up.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yes, in fact I have one of them with me.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Yeah, that should be perfectly
Thank
fine.
you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
I don't want to see the doggies get hurt. That's so mean. Okay, let's talk to Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yes, we have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yeah, you know what? I'm ready because talking about Morgan and her mother, he's not gonna do much. I mean, as far as I know, Grey Wardens aren't that hung up about circles and stuff like that. So, yeah, I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
That sounds really ominous. But you know what? I've come this far. I want to see this through.
I agree. Let's have it done.
And let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Oh, this place again.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Yeah, he does make a good point. I mean, it's literally a case of one life versus the many. You make a good point. A very good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining.
Uh-oh.
Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Yeah. Still, I'm kind of curious how the first Wardens figured out how to prepare the blood to be able to drink it without outright dying. That's something I'd actually like to know about. If anyone knows an answer to that, would you please tell me in the comments? I mean, I'm not that clued up with the lore of this game, but I do like it. Though, I have gaps. Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, is he gonna make it? Is he gonna make it? Come on.
Take his breath.
And no, he doesn't make it. Damn it.
I am sorry, Davith.
I actually kinda liked him.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
It's harsh, but I can understand why Duncan did it. Jory does not seem the type that would have
But the
kept
joining
quiet.
is not yet complete. You are called
my
upon to
turn.
submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
That's a fancy-ass cup.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
That was so fucking creepy. And that is one ugly dragon.
It is finished. Welcome.
Wait,
Two
how
more
was lying on
deaths.
the floor?
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Yeah, honestly, nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Oh, that's a nice thought.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Oh, sure.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay. Well. Sausage! That one, that one, that one. And we're gonna give you charge. As for myself, we're gonna put another point in there. And just keep it up like that. Dexterity. I forgot what this does. Archery and dual weapon fighting. Oh, okay, yeah. Next. Powerful swings. Another sustained ability that actually, if you use it properly, it can be pretty freaking strong. Alright, well, everyone. Oh, shoot, another level? What did I not choose? Oh, 2 points. Oh, okay. Well, let's get threatened. Okay. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna cut it out over here. And we will continue in the next episode where we will have a meeting with King Kalen, find out what we're supposed to do. But at this point, I'm just happy we survived the joining. So we can see, will this plan they have work, and will we end the blight this time, or is it going to stretch on into eternity? As always, if you guys have something like any tips or tricks for me for this build that I'm using, please let me know. If you have any favorite moments in the game as well, let me know about those too. So write those in the comments below. And thank you for being here. See you later.